Hello, crafting friends. We are knitting today on my Sentro 22. I'm on a mission here to make a knitted doll with my Sentro 22. As you can see, I just cast on my first row, and I'm on a mission to make 3 tubes, 50 rows each. I'm not going to take you through this whole process, but I would say is keep for this project. Actually, you do need 2 different colors of the yarn. Mine happened to be sort of a tie-dye, so I just went for it. So that's it. My first tube is done, and all what I'm going to do is just cut my yarn and then make one full circle and then just pick my stitches up and make additional 2 more tubes, 50 rows each. And then as you add it, make another one for the head of 30 rows. So I've got all my pieces together. So I have 3 of 50 rows and 1 with 30 rows. So now it's all about the cleanup time. 2 out of the 50 row tubes, what I like to do is just simply pull the ends and of course secure them right at the end as I'm doing it right now, going back and forth, and then of course hide my yarn right inside and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so we take care of 2 of those. Now it's time to take care of the third 50 row piece. This will be our hat. So as you know, when you make the hat, all what you need to do is just fold it in half and then thread both ends of your work into one side, secure it nicely, tie the knot, and then this is literally like making a hat. How simple is this? And then I do like to keep my twine on the inside, but we'll go to it later. Okay, so now here goes the piece that I dedicated for the head. So it's the same story. You pull the one end through that little opening at the other side. And then, of course, here it goes. Now working for me. Here we go. And I'm going to secure it, tie the knot, and have the miniature hat. But we are not done with this piece. We need to create the head out of that. But we go to that later. Okay, so I got all the pieces ready, and they do have their ends. So, okay. Time to make the our doll body. So I like to simply sandwich my 2 pieces together. Notice that it's on the opposite colors, but I actually do love this. And then tie them on the third, right on the top as I'm doing it right now. And just like that, the little doll body is created. So now let's move on to a head, right? So that was the smallest 30 row piece. So what I like to do is just pull all my edges to the inside of my hat, stuff it up with whatever you've got. I usually, in this case, I just put the paper towels in there, and then thread the end of that yarn and just simply sew it. I like to simply go every other stitch and then just simply pull it all together. And then at the end of the day, that's not going to show. Now here we go. We got a little ball. So now with the same yarn that I was closing my head off, I'm just going to go all around and secure my head to where I tied it before. And so I do like to go stitch by stitch and simply pull this all nicely together and make sure that it's nice and tied because somebody's going to be playing with this, hopefully. There we go. How stinking cute it looks. We've got ourselves a head now. Okay, so now all is secured, installed, and of course at this point I like to put my end of my twine at someplace in the leg and cut the end of it so I don't have to deal with it later. And now I'm going to put the hat on. The hat is super easy. We just ready made it. So again, the same story, but I do like to bring the twine that was on the top, not the twine, the yarn that was on the top of my hat through the inside of my hat and simply used one of those to sew my hat into the head. I like to pull it really all the way to the bottom on the back of my doll, and then just keep a little opening right there. And it's the same story as we did with the head. You just simply use the stitches one by one, and then you just sew it together. You could use the mattress stitch for it, but it really does not going to show. So as you can see, as I go one by one, all around the perimeter. Okay, the hat is on. So now we need to add some decoration, and I do have a lot of yarn laying around, so I decided to tie a little bow right on the top of it, and just for decoration, but it's again, this is all optional. And as I was doing this all around, I thought how fun it will be to tie the opposite corners, tie the same little bow right on the opposite colors of each hand. So I've done it too, I would say less than an inch at the end of every single arm and leg. And of course, as I do so, I put the rest of it through the inside of my hands or legs, and just simply hide the end of it. How stinking cute that is already, right? So then I thought, I know my kids had one of those, so I thought the little bow will be perfect for it. And here is my little huggable doll. I hope I inspired you to grab your mini Sentro and create more of those huggable dolls for your little ones. Thanks for watching, my friends. Hope that I inspired you to make one of those. Thanks for watching.